Hello, how's everybody doing? Thank you for joining me here. Today I'm kind of just giving you a little update on where I'm at with the Caldwell Manor expansion slash campaign kind of thing. So here we are. Let's see. The first thing that's pretty much set in stone is that you're going to get some more characters to play with. Just some archetypes. There's no real kind of difference between them. Just the artwork is a little different, so you can have some fun with that and kind of build a team that you prefer, really. So you're basically going to get 5 new characters. You can mix and match with whichever game you like. The other bit that is pretty much done as well is the Lost module, and it comes with these 4 tokens here. And what these do is at the end of, after you resolved a card, you will roll a die, and on a result of a 1, a team member will become lost. And what you do is take that team member, whatever one it is, and you put them just like this on the card that they were lost in, and they are not part of your team. Now, they have not perished as of yet, so there is a chance that they can be found. So again, after resolving the next card, you roll the die, and you roll a 6. That means a lost team member has been found, and they join your party. And you keep going throughout the entire game just like that. Now this adds a tremendous amount of difficulty to the game, so I would just use that if you have mastered maybe legend difficulty, and then you really want some more, if you like punishment, then go ahead and add in that Lost module. So those are 2 things that you can kind of go in and out of, put in or take out. The next bit are the items. These are pretty much done. The graphic design on these might change a little bit as far as like the pricing and all that, but this is pretty much set. And then there's going to be multiples of these. There's only going to be 1 flare gun, but the other ones there will be multiples of, so you could purchase a bunch of first aid kits, or you could purchase a bunch of rifles, or survival guides, or whatever you want, or a bunch of supplies if you like. So there's that you'll gain in your campaign. Oh, and then when you purchase these, you can flip them over. It tells you what they do. This one here, this is a like a little trinket, but you can discard this to find a lost team member. So that's good if you're playing with the Lost module. And all you do is flip it around and stick it under the character that you want to put it under. And each character can hold up to 2 items, just like that. And once each character has 2 items, then you can't hold any more items. So there is a little bit of a limit when it comes to that. So we have that. And then the main bit of the game, which you can see, this was my last campaign, and then this is a kind of new one that I just started. This will be, this is kind of the layout that I've kind of come up with for the campaign. And I do apologize for the printouts here. This is just plain paper. But the final version will be in color, and it'll be on a score pad with 40 pages, and they're all double-sided. So you have 80 campaigns you could do with, which I think will be plenty. And then I'll also offer the score pad alone if you want some more. But basically what it's kind of boils down to here is you're going to start up here with the day that you start your expedition. So this could be today's date. You're going to choose a difficulty, easy, medium, hard, or legend. And that's the difficulty you'll stay in for the entire campaign. Down here, these 2 sections are for kind of saving your game and putting it away and then bringing it back again. It's just spaces to write down how much funding you have, plus any resources, any items you have that you haven't used in your expedition. So you could write those down if you'd like there. Down here, you're going to also select a number of your exhibit. This is the Victor Caldwell exhibit. And basically what you're doing is finding artifacts on your expedition and bring them back and trying to get a certain value in stars. So you can mark down which what your goal is. There's 10, 20, 30, 40. So that's what you'll do throughout your game there. And I'll show you how all that works in a second. Up here, you have, this is the Caldwell Manor Clubhouse, and this has all the expedition team members that are in kind of hanging out at the clubhouse ready to go on an expedition. And every time you come back from an expedition, you're going to mark off any team members that you lost. So in my last expedition, I lost all 4 of my team members. So I lost, I mark out 4 there. So I have the rest of these to go through. So, and you can choose the size of your team. You don't have to send all 4, but you can't go over 4. Once you run out of these, the game's over. Or if you get all of your exhibit points, then the game is over as well. You win the game. Funding works. You get 1 funding for each of your perished team members. So in this case, before I go on my next expedition, I'll get 4 funding. So that's kind of nice. And then another little bit here on the side is the expedition, well, actually down here is expedition location and the expedition size. So these are 2 things. The expedition location is a way to combine both games, in essence. You'll just roll a d6, 1, 2, 3, you'll go to the Amazon and do the Lost Rubies at Amazon. 4, 5, and 6, you'll go to Egypt and tackle the crumbling pyramid. Then you'll roll an expedition size. So you'll roll a d6, a 1 and a 2. It's going to be, your total grid is going to be a 3x3 grid, and that's with 8 expedition cards. A 3 and 4, it'll be a 4x3 grid with 11 expedition cards. And then a 5 or 6, it'll be a full size 6x3, 17 expedition cards. Okay, so that really opens up this giant world of different expeditions, because you're not going, on these small ones, you're not going to see all the cards. You won't even see it on the largest one, but on these smaller ones, it's likely that you might not even get Egyptology notes. So there's or rubies, you know. So that's a really fun way to do this. So that's the campaign. So let me kind of go into how this all works. Make sure everything's on the, yeah, everything's here. Oh, and then these are your actual artifact dice, and these were just dice that I had lying around, but in the final version, they're going to be kind of like a orange, kind of goldish color that really kind of evoke like the artifact and kind of the what's the word? The aura of these artifacts. So they will be like an orange color, so they'll be really cool. So you'll get those as well. So essentially, I didn't even write the date. So I'm going to put, today is the 25th of September 2025. Okay. So I'm going to go on to my next expedition. So what I'm going to do first is roll a d6 to see where we're going. We are going to the Amazon. Okay, so hang tight. Let me get all the stuff out for the Lost Rubies, and I'll be right back. All right. So we're going to set up our... okay, so we chose the location, right? I have all the components for the Lost Rubies. So we're going to choose a size. That is a full size. And actually, you know what? I'm going to roll again because I want to kind of show you how the size kind of matters on these things. So this is actually a medium. So a 4 is going to be a 4x3. So we're going to grab our escape card. Boom. And this is a 4x3, and it shows right here next to the that selection that you need 11 expedition cards. So that way you don't have to do the math and all that fun stuff. So it's ready to go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you know what? I want to just make sure I have... Let's do this. I'm going to kind of put in here some of the... with the Caldwell Manor expansion, you're going to get some expansion cards as well. So I'm going to throw in those. That way you can kind of get a look at that as well. So let's do this. Whoops. Just shuffling these up here, and I think I still have 11. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I was wrong. We're going to take out... hold on. Bear with me here. I was not prepared for that. Okay, there we go. We'll take out that. Put those in. That should be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this will be much easier when you don't really need to show the expansion stuff. Okay, here we go. We got that all set up. We can go ahead and flip that first card. Let me make sure everything's in view here. There we go, beautiful. I'm gonna put my compass there. Before we go, we are gonna get 4 supply. I am playing on hard, which is 2 letters from home. And I do have 4 funding from my last expedition. So first aid kit is 2. I'm not playing with the lost module, so I don't really need that. Supplies are 1. This survival guide is 5. Can't get that. I can get a rifle, and I cannot get the flare. So what do you say we do? Let's go ahead and grab the first aid kit, and we'll grab us extra supply just in case we need it. Okay, all these will go go away. Okay, we're ready to begin. Okay, great. Let's do it. Let me make sure the focus is... There we go. How's that? That might be a little better. Okay. Also, you're going to get different danger cards with the game. So on the back side, they're the same, so you can shuffle them up. Choose a danger card. See, this one we've got like monkeys that are going to steal your resources, rain or weather patterns that will cause additional damage. This one's real bad. Sickness. You lose 1 injured team member. There's all kinds of stuff as well. So we're going to play with that. And let's go ahead and do a playthrough. We are on an Explore 4, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's take this 5 up to a 6, and that'll take care of all these. And I will take 1 hit, 2 left over, does nothing. Okay, so we resolve that card. Now, after every card that you resolve, you roll one of these artifact dice. Okay, I got nothing. We're looking for a 6. If you roll a 6, you've gained an artifact. After you roll the 6, then you're going to roll again, and this is the actual star value at the end of the expedition. If, that's a big if, you survive the expedition. Okay? So that's what that is. We didn't get any artifacts, so out of luck there. So let's move forward. And we do have our hunter module in play, of course. So there we go. So this one we have, this is a non-expedition card. So you don't have to fight those hunters. But what we got to do is roll all member dice. We're going to lose 1 health for each 1 roll, then gain supplies equal to the number of non-injured team members. So it doesn't say anything about not using supplies, so I'm going to go ahead and increase that to a 2. I don't lose any health. I gain supplies for each non-injured, so 1, 2, 3. So I think that is a net gain of 2 supplies. I'll take it. Even on non-expedition dice or cards, you're gonna roll for artifacts. I did not get one. Okay, let's move forward. Oh, this one's a cool one. I love this card, Bridge. We're gonna move there. Those hunters I just moved because they're always gonna move one. We'll move this one, ooh, and this one. Okay. So this one we're gonna roll all member dice, and we're looking for a straight with all four member dice. This is not great, but we've got a, let's see, a 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is not good at all, actually. Let's go ahead and increase this 2 to a 3. Let's use 2 to decrease the 6 to a 4. So that's 2, 3, 4. And then this 6, we'll use 1 more to drop it down to a 5. And we have passed the bridge. That's good. If there are any hunters on the bridge when we resolve it, they all succumb to the bridge. So they all the bridge kind of collapses on them and they get lost. So that's a fun way to get rid of the hunters and get a little break from them. We're on that card, so we roll for a artifact. No artifact, so we keep moving. Okay, this is the Anaconda card, which is a new card. So let's go ahead and finish up the hunter movement. Okay, we are on Anaconda. We roll 3 with a hunter. That's actually the commander. So nothing happens at first with the Anaconda. So let's go ahead and resolve this. We got a 4. Let's drop that down to a 3. And I'll take care of all this, even the commander. Okay, so we've got 3 left, but it doesn't matter. With the Anaconda, it's kind of a little different from anything that's kind of been in the game. Basically, essentially, you're going to be running away from them, and it's going to kind of cause your path to kind of be disturbed here. So we are on remember we're doing a 4x3 grid, so we are in that last, here we go, this top section here. So we're actually going to go down, reveal that card, go over, reveal that card, go up, reveal that card, and then continue our path this way. So we're going to hit these 2 cards twice. That's what that does. So, but before we go, we got to roll for artifact. Hello, there's one. So now we roll for the value. Of course, it's 1, but that's all right. 1 is better than none. We're gonna roll. We're gonna reveal a card down this way. We're gonna move. Hunters are gonna move 1. They're gonna move there, there, there. Okay, now we're on a danger 4. Yikes. Let's roll for danger. We got a 4. That is a guide. That is really good. Okay, let's roll. We've got a 5 here and a 3 here. Wonderful. Done. Easy as can be. Let's roll for our artifact. No artifact. Okay, now we move this way. So we move here. This one's gonna go 1, 2. These guys are gonna go right there, 1, 2. Oh, that is not good. Okay, we've got all 4 of our hunters, plus 2, plus a danger 1. Here's that monkey coming by. We add 1 to our expedition and remove 1 supply before resolving. Oh, there goes our 1 little supply that we had. That's all right. Silly monkeys. All right, we got a 5, so we do actually take a hit because of the commander. Oh, actually, we take another hit because we have 2 5s. That's not good. All right. Ooh, what are we going to do here? This is not turning out good. Let's use our first aid to give us a little break here. Um, wow. Let's go get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's use this letter from home to make this a 5. Take care of those two. And let's use our other letter from home. This is not good. To make that a 2. Take care of the other 2 hunters. Ouch. And we will take a hit. Ooh, that's not... Whoa, that was a 1. Sorry. Sorry, that's our artifact. Let's roll for artifact. No. Okay, now we're going up. See how we know we have to hit these. These are probably the 2 worst cards to draw here because we're going to have to hit these 2 again. So it's not looking good here. So let's roll for the hunters. Oh, they're on their way here. All right, we got to come across another bridge. Looking for a straight 3, 5, 6. Oh, I have nothing to help us, so we actually lose 1 team member to the bridge. Ooh, not good. Let's roll for the artifact. No go. So we go here. You do not resolve the anaconda again. So we're going to move forward. Let's roll for these hunters. Just keep these hunters back. I will be happy. All right, here we go. Here's a little totem here. We got a 6. That gives us a health. That's good. And for 1s, we lose 1 supply for each 1 rolled. But we don't have any supplies. So in this case, that was actually a good thing. So let's roll for our artifact. Yes! All right, we've got 4 star value in artifacts here, so that's good. I don't think we're going to be making it past this, if I'm going to be honest with everyone here. Especially with, oh man. Oy, oy, oy. We got 2 hunters, 3, this is an explorer 3. Okay, the hunters didn't get us. There's a 6 there. 4 there and a 4 there, a 3 there. So we got rid of all the hunters, that's good. And now I have nothing, so I'm going to take a hit on that. Ouch. Artifact, nothing. Here we go, guys. This is not going to end well, I already know it. Hunters, oh. Here we go. All right, we got this. We got a commander and a danger 2. Let's see what kind of danger. Oh, our guide is back. Yes. Okay, we got a 4. We've got a... That's it. Oh, man, that is bad. So we lose 1, 2. Okay. The hunter is still with us, fortunately. Let's roll for artifact. No artifact. We're moving to this danger 4. Yikes. All right. Commander, this is danger 4. Let's see what we get. Man, these monkeys. No supplies to steal, so that's all right. Thank goodness, I guess. This could be it. This could be the end of our journey. Ouch. Here's a 6. Oh, man, I really want to supply for those 4s. We're going to take 1, 2, 3. No, we're not. Yeah, no, we're not. We're going to take... That's going to go away. Yeah, we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So that's... I think we just lost, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man. I didn't even get to show you the other parts. Darn. Well, you see, that's how it goes. We did not survive the expedition, so we actually lose our artifacts. One of the fun kind of items is the flare gun. This thing's really cool, but it is expensive. This says roll all member dice. So you can use this anytime, and you roll all your member dice. And you're gonna lose one team member for each one rolled, so in this case, no. Then your team escapes back to the manor. So we can use this at any time to escape, and we will keep whatever artifacts we have and take them back with us. Really cool, but another thing, when you end your expedition and you make it out, you always roll the remaining artifact dice and see what you get. So if you didn't get any at all that whole game, you'll roll 4 of them, and you might get lucky and get some artifacts at the end there. So there's that kind of stuff. Let me show you. This here is the bog, where you can get a rifle, but you might lose some team members. And and the rifle is a token here that when you use it, you flip it over, and you can remove an expedition die just on its own, or you could remove a hunter, and you get 2 shots. So the first one flips it, and then the second one gets rid of it. This here, you can come across a river boat, and the river boat is a token as well, and it takes damage whenever you take damage. But when you roll a die on a 4, 5, and 6, you get to move 2 cards. On a 1, 2, and 3, you move 1 card. So that will get you through your expedition a little bit quicker, and add a little space between you and the hunters. So there is that kind of stuff as well. A lot of fun stuff coming in. I haven't even shown you the crumbling pyramid, which has some really cool stuff too. So we have that. We lost all 4 of our team members. So I'm going in here and just scratching these little silhouettes out. 2, 3, 4. There we go. So before I go on my next expedition, I will have 8 funding to spend on whatever I'd like. Unfortunately, I didn't get any stars. I marked here at 40, so we are not doing great. We have to get all these stars, and we only have half of our team left. So it's not looking good, but we'll continue our adventure on the next go around. If you like this video, let me know. If you like what you're seeing, let me know as well. And if you want to see some of the crumbling pyramid stuff, also let me know. So yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging in there. I forgot to mention that the crowd sale for Caldwell Manor will be coming shortly. And I have wrestled with a couple things here. I do have, this is a prototype of the Caldwell Manor VHS box. So it is a nice little set there when you have them all kind of together. But what I kind of wanted to do and provide is a way to get everything together. So the Caldwell Manor crowd sale will come in a box, actual box, with a lid and all that. And the idea is it'll have 3 compartments inside. One where you can put the crumbling pyramid, one where you can put the lost rubies of the Amazon, and then one where you can put your stuff for, the campaign stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do. Again, I'm trying to keep it as cost effective as possible, with all these soaring price hikes and, there's some sun. It's hard, but the last thing I want to do is give you a product that isn't worth the money. And I know it's expensive now, especially for the Game Crafter stuff. But I think there's a lot of, between the 2 games, even just one of the games, there's a lot of replayability with this Caldwell Manor edition. All right, I rambled on. I appreciate you. Reach out if you have any questions, and I'll catch you later.